So obviously, this defense gave up a lot of big plays in this game last year. What gives you confidence that this defense is prepared to not let that happen this year?
Just go out there and do our job, hold each other accountable, play physical. Next play is the most important play. Stop the run the ball. Can't get no better than that.
What stands out to you when you watch Michigan on film?
Nothing. We just got to go out there and do our job, man, and, really compete, play hard for each other. And, we're going to be the villain walking in there. And this game is really just about respect for us, especially my class. The last 2 years, we haven't got it done, no gold pants. So we just got to go out there and just be us.
Do you like that role, villain? Do you like that role?
Love it.
Why?
Just to be able to go in someone else's hometown and compete, play hard, play for each other, and yeah.
How much is memory of last year's game? Has it stoked you at all? Has it stoked your teammates? How much has it burned in you since last year's game ended?
Yeah, it's horrible, man. Because especially when you're at Ohio State, livelihoods are at stake. When you got to win this game. It's mandatory. We had to live with it 365 days, and now it's here, so we're ready.
You mentioned that your class doesn't have a pair of gold pants yet. Do you feel like an extra level of pressure this year, knowing that for some of you guys, this could be your last chance?
There's no pressure, man. We just got to go out there and ball and do what we know we can do.
Even if it's not pressure, does it change sort of the vibe of this week that there's so many guys who are trying to do this for the first time? Like, you guys haven't experienced it here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Just thinking about the game, my blood boils. So I'm really just ready to go out there and do what we can do.
How much healthier are you this year?
I'm 100%. I'm 100% healthy, thank God. So
how hard was it? You weren't last year.
Yeah.
What percentage were you? How hard was it to play in that game in the physical condition you were in?
Yeah, it was hard, man. Especially my freshman year and last year. Not fully healthy, but that's not an excuse. But since I'm healthy now, it's even better for us.
Denzel, Jordan has been moved around a lot. He almost plays in nickel, attacks around like a safety sometimes. Just kind of your thoughts on his development and his growth now that he's been healthy for this whole year.
Man, he's such a dog. Him being at that nickel spot has really helped us a lot. And I feel like if he would have had a year under his belt last year at nickel and him playing now, it probably would be a whole different story. But, yeah, he's balling, man, and he's really helping us, bring BIA back and with this defense.
Back in your practices this offseason, some of the guys have talked about, if you give up an explosive play in practice, you have to run a gas or have to run, and apparently you and Lathan started that?
Yeah, me and Lathan had brought it up, and Coach Walt. So, thing is, if a ball is caught on you or at least go over your head, it's a half gasser. If it's a touchdown, it's a full gasser.
Do you think that helped, because you guys haven't given up a lot of those this year, that mindset, do you think is carried into the season?
Yeah, definitely. What you think?
What's that like? I mean, the big pass plays that you guys got last year were huge against Michigan, and it feels like you guys have talked about it and focused on that for a whole year, and you are as good as any defense in the country in preventing explosive. What's it like when you guys sort of have a goal and focus on it and then execute it?
Yeah, it's just a testament to all the hard work we put in all the off season. Every single day, ever since the last game after Georgia, we had a plan. And every day, starting the spring, it started being competitive, and in the fall, just, taking care of the situations. And, I feel like we're doing that on the field, and we go against the best every day, so it helps a lot.
How would you describe the respect level between the players on both sides of this rivalry?
It's respect for them. We didn't get it done the past 2 years, and our job is to go up there and get it done.
And so how do you balance trying to make winning plays on defense and win games on defense without playing too aggressive? Being aggressive but not overly aggressive.
Yeah, most important thing for us is just have controlled aggression. Don't do nothing that could, have a detriment to the team. And, play hard for each other and do the right things always.
Have you pictured what it's going to be like to go into the big house and what's the abuse you guys will probably receive, and do you feed off that? Is that something that helps?
Yeah, it does. It's fun. I remember my freshman year, it was crazy, coming out the tunnel. It's all racket, it's crazy. And, we're looking forward to that, so it should be fun.
It's one thing to hear about that, because I'm sure people prepared you for it before you went to it. But you're a true freshman, you're like 18 years old, you never really played in an environment like that. But you're from Arizona, so you probably never even played in the snow. Did anything about that environment catch you off guard?
Yeah, it definitely did. Especially as a freshman, you know, coming in as a freshman, you know, I never really knew the importance of that game. And, you know, these last 2 years, I've really got a different whole perspective. And, you know, we got a different mentality coming into this game.
What is that perspective? What,
Yeah,
what,
what's
what, what
that?
is it you've learned about this game that just gets you going?
The history, you know, the past couple years, you know, the bad brawls, the respect between coaches, and, you know, just doing it for the city of Columbus. You know, it's important here, and, you know, we're going to get it done for it.
Yeah, and especially the position you play. I mean, y'all know this game can swing on any big play. What do you like that kind of pressure from the standpoint of knowing every play could be that play? Your job is to stop it. I mean, how does that just mess with your mind a little bit, I guess?
It doesn't really mess with our mind. It just kind of shows that, you know, every play is important. You know, this is a game of inches. You never know when that play could be, you know, the game changer. So our mentality is to take care of every single play hard, you know, make plays, you know, when your number is called.
Denzel, I'm sorry, you seem so locked in. Just can you describe to, you know, Ohio State fans who don't live it like the players do, like, where are you emotionally and mentally just right now thinking about this game?
I'm very emotional. You know, I'm trying not to get out of character, but this game means a lot for us, and we're gonna get it done for the state of Ohio.
You talked about history. Is there anybody on the staff that kind of fills you guys in? I mean, to you guys, history's 5 years ago maybe, but going back 10, 20 years, does anybody come in and kind of teach you guys about some of the old school stuff or not?
Not really. You know, just, you know, watching the videos online, you know, seeing the history of everything. You know, some of the coaches on our staff, you know, they used to play on the team, so they kind of give us a little insight of what it used to be like. And you know, we want to get it back to what it used to be like, and that's dominance.
What's fueling that emotion?
Last question.
You're saying you're really emotional right now, and you're trying to not. What's fueling that?
You know, I'm not just doing it for myself, man. I'm doing it for my teammates. I'm doing it for my head coach. I'm doing it for our coaches. I'm doing it for the state of Ohio, and we don't want to let them down.